So I told you guys a while ago that I had these doors downstairs that lead into the game closet that got bashed through. And I know I could replace the door, but I want to try something instead. I want to try to make a herringbone pattern on this door and then recreate it on the other door and then change out the hardware and make it look like a barn door. This is the first pattern that I created, and these are peel and stick, so then I'll cut off the edges, I'll measure it more, but I think that looked nice. The other way, we did the herringbone that kind of is coming down that way. So this way, I'm not really digging at all. Okay, this is the second to last pattern I'm gonna try. It's basically just burp, burp, like one herringbone up the middle and then coming down. So here's what I'm doing. That one, number one that I showed you, had a peak in the middle and then it went down twice, and I actually want to go up and up, so I just swapped it. So I'm going up, down, up, down. I clamped this down because there's not two of us here and you don't want this to move. And then I kind of butted this up first just to make sure this guy went in properly, but you ultimately want it to look like that. So I got the first, like basically arrow down. That was not bad. You definitely, like, you use the main grid to start, but then like when you're adding these up, you want to butt these up to help. And as you watched, I kind of butted these up before I'd use this to butt up the next one, that kind of jam. So I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna butt that and make sure. So my hope is that when I cut these off, they'll actually fit perfectly right here. I'm super crossing my fingers. And then I have enough extra pieces over there to just slide right in and then cut off. So we turned it over and cut, but as when I turned it over, the sticky part was exposed and I was getting sawdust on them. So I ended up covering each sticky part, these edges, because I want to use these. I covered them with saran wrap, so when they fell off, the sticky part stayed. So now I can use these in here. See? Ta-da! Okay, goes perfect. Okay, so we've put all the pieces on the top. Now we've turned it over, we're gonna cut. This is the moment of truth. So we just turned it over. Here's all of our edge pieces, and look. See, guys? This is just it's a pretty simple DIY. So I'm spray painting the hinges instead of buying new ones. These are for the barn door. This is what they look like on the other side. And I'm gonna be fiddling and spray painting them. I'm using the blackout, the same color shot that I used in the bathroom. I really like this blackout because it's matte.
We good?
So I'm letting this door sit to kind of seal up the tape, but we have this hole in the backside, right? So I've cut a small piece of MDF board. It's called the MDF bender board. It's about 10.5 inches. I'm painting it white, and then the screws will come through here for the door handle, mainly so it'll cover up that hole. Last night, the door handles came, and these are what I ordered. We put the same ones, or pretty similar ones, on the barn door I made in my bedroom, and so I knew I would like these, and they were 2 for $24 from Amazon. They're really inexpensive. So Mike is better at these, so he's gonna help me install these on the door. And just, if you remember, we added that plate underneath to cover the hole. So now we're gonna kind of fiddle with that, get them installed. But you do have to drill through to make a pilot hole. So, okay, so then the screws go in through the back, and then he's gonna place them up. These go on here. But then it comes with this little contraption that you'll tighten the screws that way.
Called an Allen wrench.
From underneath.
I don't know why they don't call it Mike's wrench. It's called Allen's wrench.
There we go. I think that's gonna look good.
Yeah, that's gonna look great.